Hi guys, welcome back to a fresh new video. So in this video we are going to discuss how to reduce silly mistake. To say silly mistake is a disease. Actually it is a chronic disease. To say silly mistake is such a thing which prevent many students every year from getting into medical college. That is from getting a high rank or good marks in the NEET. So what should we do for reducing silly mistake? Now there are some points in which students generally do silly mistake. Today I am going to discuss these points and will be giving the solutions for reducing silly mistake. So the first point about silly mistake is read the question carefully. So what happens in case of biology, this silly mistake happens. In case of biology there are some words. For example, except, then the, not, then only. These are the words for which generally frequently silly mistake happens. For example, this is a question. Okay, here. Following the list of animals are viviparous except. Now you have to find the oviparous, right? Here 3 are viviparous and 1 is oviparous. You have to find the oviparous, and the answer will be this, corvus. Now if you did not read the word except carefully, then you will be tick here, macrobus or here, and this will a cause of silly mistake. So you have to read the question carefully. Now one thing is that try to understand the question in one reading only, because what happens, you have limited time, only 3 words, so you can't waste time. So try to understand the question in one reading and read the question very carefully. Now to reduce this type of silly mistake, we have to do lot of practice in home before NEET. So do practice more MCQ in home so that you will not going to do such of silly mistake in examination hall. So another point where people do silly mistake is read the question completely. Okay, so what happens before NEET, people do lot of practice MCQ. So in exam question paper, if same type of question come that you have practiced previously in home, then people don't read the question completely. They read the question half to save time and take an answer. And this is not the right thing, is because due to this thing you can do silly mistake. So avoid these things. Please read the question completely. Now another important point where people do silly mistake is anxiety. So what happens, due to anxiety people do lot of silly mistake, and to reduce the anxiety level and to avoid from anxiety, the one and only solution is to practice more and more question in home, that is before NEET. So give mock test, practice MCQ in home, so that your confidence level build up, and examination hall you can do the question easily. So this is important. Now next point is don't be overconfident. So what happened, before NEET you have practiced a lot of MCQ and give a lots of mock test. So some people get overconfident in examination hall, and due to this overconfident a lot of silly mistake happens. Actually these things happens with me. Due to the overconfident I missed 3 questions in biology, and I regret this till now. So don't be overconfident in examination hall, be normal in the examination hall. Now in case of physics and chemistry, the silly mistake that happens is calculation error. So what happens in case of physics and chemistry, to save time we do calculation very fastly, and for this reason some calculation error occurs, and for this reason the silly mistake happens. So for these things what you can do, see, this is the question paper. Okay, now here will be the question, and this place is for your rough work. Okay, now when you do physics or chemistry, then the calculation parts you have to do here. Now for example, this is the calculation part of question number 2. Okay, now after doing the question number 2, you have put a underline here, so that this calculation is differentiated from this one. Now this thing is important, because when you have completed the whole question papers and before bubbling the answers, so that you can check the calculation once again to avoid this calculation error. And another important point to avoid the calculation error is practice more and more MCQ in home, so that the calculation error does not occur in the examination hall. These are the points in which students generally do silly mistake. Now another important point is COVID-19. So due to this COVID-19, examination may offline or online. So if the examination occurs offline, that is in the previous mode, then you have to follow COVID protocol, right? And you have to wear mask, then you have to carry sanitizer, and you have to attend the examination hall before time. That means before 3 hours or 2 hours. So these are the things for which students become stressed and become depressed, and anxiety level become high. So these things will gonna happen with you. So be prepared for these things. Okay, these things can cause silly mistake. So thank you for watching videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and keep patience for more such videos.